Thank you so much for coming to my book launch party with SCBWI Illinois. I've actually been a member. This year, I think, is my 20th year of being an SCBWI member. And I think I know a lot of people, but I know there's a lot of new members too, and I feel like there's a lot of people I don't know because I haven't been as active lately as I would like, but I have a good excuse. I've been really busy writing books. And I'm here today to celebrate some of those new ones. So I write the Baby Love Science series of books, which you may be familiar with. Last fall, the first two in a new collection came out about the five senses, hearing and sight. And yes, it would have been nice to have all five of them come out at once, but poor Irene Chan has been working her fingers to the bone trying to get all the art done for them, so we weren't able to release all of them at the same time. So these two books came out last fall, and just recently the new 3 of the other 5 senses books came out. So there is taste, there is touch, and get ready for a super cute cover, smell. How cute is that little girl? So these books are all available now, and they come individually, and they also come as a boxed set, which is really fun. And one of the things that I'm really proud of that I'll share is that I've tried to make them inclusive. So for example, in the hearing book, it talks about how sound waves travel through your ears and how our ears and our brain decode these sound waves, or decode these waves as sound that we hear. And I thought it was really important to acknowledge the fact that not everyone's senses work in the same way. So sometimes ears need help. And we have a child with a hearing aid, and we have one with a cochlear implant. And then we also have this little boy doesn't hear sound at all. And I am actually really happy to have been able to work with Jenny Schwartzberg, who is also an SCBWI member, and I've known her for a long time. And all of the books are reviewed by experts for the science, both in the text and in the illustrations, to make sure that everything is completely accurate. And then with some of the books, we also bring in other expert reviewers to take a look at them to make sure. And I really just wanted to make sure that the way I was portraying everyone in the book was accurate, and you know, that it was accurate and sensitive to the way people might feel when they see themselves or others in the book. So I did have Jenny, who reviewed this book for us, and that was really helpful of her. And the sight book was actually also reviewed by Beth Fink, because I wanted to make sure that everything that was in here, especially about the kids who aren't able to see like everyone else does, just wanted to make sure that it was handled well. So I'm really happy about that. So I'm actually going to read a tiny little bit from this book so you can get an idea what they're like. So this one is all about smell. And I'd always wondered, what is smell? Like, you can smell, but you can't see smell. So where does that come from? So baby loves going to the market. The market has many things to see, hear, touch, taste, and smell. Baby smells fresh bread. What is smell? Smell comes from groups of atoms called molecules. And if you've read my book about quarks, you will be familiar with what a molecule is. Everything in the world is made of atoms and molecules, even bread. As the bread bakes, some molecules are released. They mix with other molecules in the air. How does baby smell the bread? With her nose. Baby breathes in the air and the molecules enter her nose. And then it goes on to talk about what it looks like on the inside of our nose and how all that works. And some things smell good and some things don't smell good. So these are the Five Senses books. There's also a super fun activity guide that can be downloaded. I will include a link. I think it will be on my website. It's also on the Charlesbridge website, but it has some great activities, especially if you're an educator or you want to give the books to an educator. Perfect for daycare for toddlers, preschool, pre-kindergarten, great stuff. Like you can make a little guitar using a takeout container. I have tons of these in my house. And this, with rubber bands, enables you to hear the sound and the vibration, but you can also see the vibration. And if you're holding it, you can also feel the vibration. So it's a real good tactile way to help explain what vibration is. And let's see, just before we finish up here, I'm also going to mention political science grouping, democracy, which is all about elections and election day, why we vote, how we vote, why it's important to vote. And I'll just show you my favorite spread, which says one day baby will be old enough to vote. Maybe she will be a candidate and win an election too. It's just so optimistic and hopeful and aspirational for some parents. So I really love this one spread. And this is actually going to be a 4-book collection. So we have democracy, and then we're also doing one book for each of the 3 branches of government, starting with the judicial branch. And the legislative branch and the executive branch will be coming out early in 21. So I hope you can now understand why I've been not really around lately. I've just had a lot of writing to do, but I miss all of my SCBWI friends, and I really look forward to the day that we can all be together again and celebrate each other's book launches together and in person. And I hope you will support our wonderful independent bookstores that really need our help right now. So thank you again so much for coming to my book launch party. I appreciate the chance to be here. You can contact me. I'm on social media everywhere if you have any questions. If you have pictures of my books with your kids or grandkids or in your classroom, I love to see those, so please make sure to tag me. And again, thanks so much, SCBWI Illinois. I'm a 20-year member, I think, at this point. And if you're a member, you're smart. So thanks again, and be well, everyone. Bye.